Dogs are the most loyal creatures. But have you ever heard of one who refused to leave his owner's side, even after death? This is the incredible story of Rocco, a dog whose bond with his master went beyond anything you could ever imagine. Stick around to know what happened. The story begins with a man named Javier, who lived in the small town of Villa Carlos Paz, Argentina. Javier wasn't alone. He had a loyal companion, a German Shepherd mix named Rocco. Rocco wasn't just a dog. He was more like a best friend. Wherever Javier went, Rocco followed, always by his side. Their bond was so strong that it was clear to everyone around them that they were inseparable. Rocco came into Javier's life as a gift for his son, Liam, when Liam was just 13. Over the years, the two grew up together. They shared many moments, some joyful, some difficult. But through it all, Rocco was always there. His love and loyalty never wavered. It's often said that a dog's loyalty is unmatched, and Rocco showed exactly what that meant. But life can be unpredictable, and in April 2005, tragedy struck. Javier passed away suddenly, leaving his family heartbroken. The loss was especially hard for Rocco, who had been by Javier's side through it all. After the funeral, the family returned home, hoping to find some comfort in familiar surroundings. But when they walked in, they noticed something strange. Rocco was nowhere to be found. At first, the family thought the worst, that Rocco had run away or maybe even been hit by a car. They searched everywhere, calling his name, but he was nowhere to be found. A week passed, and the sadness only grew. Liam, still struggling with the loss of his father, decided to visit the cemetery where Javier was buried. It was a quiet, peaceful place, but what he saw there took him by surprise. To his shock, standing by the grave was Rocco. He was there, as if waiting for Liam, just like he had always done for Javier. Rocco had found his way to the cemetery all by himself, without anyone showing him the way. It was almost like he knew exactly where his master was. Liam stood frozen in disbelief. Rocco wasn't lost. He was guarding the grave, loyal as ever. From that moment, Rocco made the cemetery his home. Every evening, right at 6 o'clock, he would lie down on the grave, staying there through the night. No matter how much Liam tried to bring him back, Rocco wouldn't leave. It seemed like his mission was clear: to protect Javier, even after death. The staff at the cemetery, including the director Oscar, quickly noticed Rocco's unwavering devotion. Oscar remembers the day he first saw the dog. He showed up here one day, all on his own, and started wandering around until he found his master's tomb, Oscar said. During the day, he sometimes roams the cemetery, but he always rushes back to the grave. Every night, without fail, he lies on top of it. The staff felt both sympathy and admiration for Rocco. They couldn't help but be moved by his loyalty, so they started taking care of him. They fed him and made sure he had what he needed. Understanding that he wasn't just a stray dog, he had a mission. The family also visited Rocco often. But no matter how hard they tried, Rocco always went back to the grave. It was clear he wasn't ready to leave Javier's side. As time went on, Rocco's health started to decline. He had been battling chronic kidney failure for years. Despite the efforts of a local veterinarian, Peter, who treated him with special food and medication, Rocco's condition worsened. He became weaker, his vision began to fade, and walking became harder for him. Yet no matter how weak he grew, Rocco kept coming back to the cemetery every day, lying there where he felt at peace, keeping his watch over Javier's grave. Rocco's story spread quickly through the town, and before long, people from all over began visiting the cemetery to see the dog, who had become a true symbol of loyalty. Locals couldn't stop talking about him. They began comparing Rocco to other famous dogs known for their devotion. One name that often came up in conversation was Hachiko. the Akita dog from Japan, who waited for his owner for 9 years at the Shibuya train station after his owner passed away. Like Hachiko, Rocco's bond with his owner, Javier, was unbreakable. His story moved the hearts of everyone who heard it. But Rocco wasn't just another dog. He had a rare ability to understand the emotions of those around him. His loyalty wasn't just about protecting his owner. It was a deep, pure love that transcended death. Rocco's devotion went beyond what anyone could imagine. Even in his final days, he never wavered in his commitment to Javier, staying by his side through life and beyond. As time passed, Rocco's health began to fail. His kidney condition, which had been diagnosed years earlier, worsened. The people at the cemetery, including the staff and locals, had all grown so attached to him. They knew how much he meant to the community, but they also understood that he needed to stay where he felt at peace. The decision was made to let him stay in the cemetery, where he had spent most of his days. On February 19, 2018, after guarding his master's grave for years, Rocco passed away quietly in the place he loved. The entire town mourned his loss. Rocco's story was one of true devotion, and he would forever be remembered by the people of Villa Carlos Paz. Rocco's story is a heart-wrenching reminder of the incredible loyalty that dogs have for their owners. While dogs are known for their unconditional love, Rocco's story is something beyond that. It shows a bond so strong that even death couldn't break it. His love for Javier was endless, and he proved that love knows no boundaries. Even after Javier was gone, Rocco's devotion never wavered. What made Rocco special wasn't just his loyalty, but the way he showed love. He wasn't just a pet. He was a companion, a friend who stayed by his owner's side even after death. Rocco's story touched many people because it's a reminder of how deep the connection between a dog and their owner can go. His legacy lives on in the hearts of everyone who knew him, especially the people of Villa Carlos Paz, who admired his unwavering devotion. Dogs, like Rocco, offer a kind of love that is pure and simple. They don't judge or hold grudges. They just love no matter what. They're always there to offer comfort when you're down and joy when you're happy. A dog's love isn't about what you give them or what you do. It's about the bond you share. Whether it's guarding your grave or simply sitting by your side, a dog's love is constant and true. Rocco's story is a reminder of just how powerful and unbreakable that love can be. As time passes, more and more people will hear about Rocco and his incredible loyalty. His story will continue to inspire others to cherish the bond they share with their pets, and to remember that love and loyalty are powerful forces that can never be broken. Rocco's legacy will live on, a reminder of the incredible loyalty of dogs and the deep love they give to those who are lucky enough to have them in their lives.